A very good morning to our respective lecturer Inche Mohammed 1, Ikmal bin Mohammed Tamizi. We group of two are going to present case study of subject case security audit, which code is DFS 50113. Before that, let me introduce our teammate first. Me, Premnaga Analaki Ravichandran, Mathematics 25 DDT 19 F1030. And my teammate name is Praveen Analaki Sukumar, Mathematics 25 DDT 19 F1018. Without wasting time, let's go to the introduction. Based on the case study, we have investigated Quora Health Specialty Outpatient Clinic from January 1, 2016 to December 12, 2021. About 1.5 million patients who attend Quora Health Specialty Outpatient Clinic and Polyclinic at their non-medical personal information fraudulently accessed and copied. Name, NRIC number, residence, gender, race, and date of birth are among the information gathered. The information on roughly 25 million of these patient outpatient issued drugs was stolen. There was no tampering with the record, and none were modified or removed. There were no additional patient records that were compromised, such as diagnosis, test result, or doctor notes. No indication of comparable vulnerabilities in the other public healthcare IT system has been discovered. Let's move on to the investigation. The purpose of this investigation is to know what was the problem occurred in Quora Health Specialists. After carrying out an investigation, we have found out that there's a data breach happened in Quora Health Specialists. In this case, the records were not tampered, no record were altered or deleted. Not only that, there are no other patient records such as diagnosis, test result, or doctor notes were breached. So we can know that data breach has happened. So now the question is, what is data breach? Data breach occurs when sensitive, protected, or confidential information is copied, communicated, used, stolen, or utilized by someone who is not allowed to do so. Unintentional information disclosure, data leak, information leakage, and data spill are other words. Instead range from the coordinated attack by people who act for personal gain of malicious black hats, organized crime, political activists, or national governments, or purely configured system, or careless disposal of discarded computer equipment or data storage media. Leaked material might range from national security concern to information on action that the government or official is embarrassing and wishes to keep hidden. This is the short definition for data breach. After this, my teammate will be continuing for the investigation.
For the explanation, I will tell you about the first step of the investigation. The first step is detect the data breach. Source is the main stage in data breach, so the investigation is to identify the source of the problem. This is the stage to assess whether or not there has been a data breach at Kaisara Specialty. This investigation brings the signs of data breach. Name, NRIC number, address, gender, race, and date of birth are among the information gathered. The information is on roughly 250,000 of these patients. Outpatient issued medicine were also stolen. There was no tampering with the records and none were modified or removed. There were no additional patient records that were compromised, such as diagnosed test result or doctor notes. This can be achieved through hacking, malware infection of the healthcare IT system, or social engineering attack. So the next step is gather evidence. Evidence gathering focuses on collecting all potential evidence. So this is like we need to collect the evidence of the investigation, such as might be present in computer or network logs, on the face website, or forensically from a computer hard drive. In this case, we are collecting and checking all evidence related to the data breach. We have collected from all cybersecurity tools, server and network device, as well as information from employees during interview. From 1 January 2016 to 12 December 2021, they have had their non-medical personal particulars illegally accessed and copied. The data taken include name, NRIC number, address, gender, race, and date of birth. Information of the outpatient dispatch medicine of about 250 patients was also exfiltrated by hacking into Kaisara Health server healthcare IT system. Trojan is most likely to use for gain the non-medical personal information of the patient and information of the outpatient dispense medicines of patients. Okay, the third step is analyze the data breach. Now, as the next step, we are going to determine the circumstances of the incident. In this case, there were no record were tampered with, no record were amended or deleted. Not only that, no patient record like diagnosis, test, result were breached. There is no sign of similar breach anywhere in other public healthcare IT.
Thank you, Praveen, for explaining the investigation process. Now let me explain the countermeasure. Okay. Let's move on to the first countermeasure, that is stop password securely. Passwords are the first line of defense against unwanted access to your computer and personal information. If you choose a strong password, your computer will be safe from hacker and destructive software. Passwords should be chosen in such a way that they are difficult to guess and discover using any of the known automated attack strategies. For further information, see password strength and computer security. Passwords are commonly hidden when they are input in the computer system these days. So basically, when we are setting a password, we should make sure that the password is secure enough. For example, we can set the capital letter in front or special character inside or numbers or any letter in front to make sure the password is strong and secure, and not only that, also not guessed by anyone. So that's for the first countermeasure. Now let's move on to the second one. Update software regularly. So professional advise that all application software operating system be kept up to date on a regular basis. Patches should be installed whenever they become available. When applications are patched and updated on a regular basis, your network become insecure. For example, Windows 7. Windows 7 is an old software which is still using by some of the user, but it's not secure enough to contain current attacker, because now Windows 10 has updated some security patch which help us to protect us from a lot of attacker to attack our system. So Windows 7 don't have any of the patches installed. So this is the perfect example for show that Windows 7 and Windows 7. So the security patch update is really important to secure our system. So the next countermeasure will be explained by Praveen.
Okay, now I'll explain the next countermeasure. The next countermeasure is train and educate staff. Employees are the weakest link in the data security chain, according to recent research. Despite training, staff read suspicious emails with the potential to download viruses on daily basis. Sometimes some hackers send us virus through email, so we need to be more careful while opening the email. Employees make the mistake of believing that one cybersecurity training class is sufficient. Schedule frequent sessions every quarter or even monthly if you're serious about protecting your sensitive data. Employees have been known to leave those classes, return to their office, and read questionable emails without giving it a second thought. Most individuals need to hear the same message at least 7 times before it begins to affect their behavior, according to marketing research. What we're trying to explain here is we need to send our employee to cybersecurity training class frequently. So by doing this, our employee will get extra knowledge and will be more careful while opening email and handling an important situation like this. Okay, the last countermeasure, data should encrypt and backup. Encrypted backup provides us more security over our sensitive information. It's significantly more powerful layer of protection than a security of our backup is a strong argument to begin encrypting them. While common mistakes like losing our smartphone might be terrible, there are more risks to be mindful of. Theft of a person identity is a serious and life-altering offense, and email password. So as a conclusion, we hope the four countermeasures that we have given will be considered to be taken. So that's all from us. Thank you.